Hello everyone. This is the first video in the UPSC optional with English literature series. So as in the case with other literature options also, the guidance and evaluation part is scarce. Therefore, with this initiative, I intend to help people who look up at this optional in the subsequent mains. So this is a great option to prepare for. The benefits are exciting. The syllabus does not contains the dynamism of current affairs, and so we just have to stick to the syllabus given. And reading the novels and poems becomes hobby for others, but here the hobby is our optional subject. And due to the limited reach of resources, the competition is therefore less, and we just need to outperform the bunch of candidates with our efficiency. And the very great benefit of static syllabus is that there is a great chance for theme repetition. The In many PYQs, the themes have been repeated over and over. And further, this familiarity helps us to explore the depths of our creativity in attempting the paper. This originality and uniqueness of our creativity is ultimately awarded in the mains exam. So now talking about the success rate, it hovers around 10 to 15%, just like the other options. So there is no extra benefit or disadvantage with literature subjects as anticipated. Moving ahead to the syllabus, the history of English literature is strictly in line with the works mentioned in the syllabus. The detailed and limited syllabus is the crown of literature optional. And we have drama, we have poetry. We'll be discussing all this in the subsequent videos. This is an overview video where I'm just presenting the overview of all that I'll be sharing and guiding you through this channel. And so, talking about the most important things first about any literature subject is we need to have the first hand reading of the work. This first hand work will let us develop our own original understanding, which summaries might restrict. Thus, one or two reading is good to go for a clear understanding. Now, reading has to be done keeping in mind the clear strategy so as to extract the best out of our effort. Before starting any work, to get a broad understanding of that work and let us develop the UPSC aptitude, we need to read briefly about the history of the age, the prevailing conditions of the author, why did he choose or she choose to write that work. After that, one must go through the previous year questions to track the important themes and questions which are being asked. Then go for the first reading to understand the story basically. The second reading, I would say, is necessary because it lets us to absorb things in a better way. The second reading will be conscious reading for tracking themes, symbols, and dialogues. We have to continuously look for the previous year questions to be in line with what is asked with by the UPSC. So after that, one can go for solving the PYQs, as by now one could have developed their own understanding. And also, don't go for summaries of any work because summaries somehow restrict your original understanding. But you can refer to some of the summaries when you do not understand the original work. So if any work like Paradise Lost has a difficult language, so you can use the summaries to understand the core of the work. So further talking about note preparation, we need to prepare the notes so that it gets easier for us to revise every time. So the history of English literature, a brief overview, the authors mentioned and the works in the syllabus all has to be done in line with the previous year questions. I will be guiding with the note making in further videos. Answer writing is the most important key. It's the key, and one can start it when one has been through all the works at least once and is done with the history of English literature. The authors part is also done, and this will help us to track the linkages between works and the ages and help us see the syllabus in a cohesive whole manner. So the basics of answer writing is to read the question thrice to get the core demand of the question. Now, once we identify the core demand, we need to address it in the very first paragraph. This is the most important thing in any literature subject because we need not hover around different areas. We just have to hit the core demand in the very first paragraph so that the examiner gets a clear viewpoint of how we are taking the question. So also we need to give an ample amount of time to initial writing, so that we can recollect the points and substantiate our answer, and then later we can go for uh, writing in a time bound manner. So this video is a humble initiative to attempt to solve the prevailing issues in the literature optional. The guidance, notes, previous year question analysis, and answer evaluation have been scarce, and I have also faced the problems in all these things. And thus, as much as I have learned from my own journey, I attempt to help anyone who looks up at English literature as their optional. So, Here goes the final tips and takeaways. Consistent revision to build the familiarity and refining of the delivery style will be of utmost help in mains. The aptness of the answer is what that is rewarded in the answer. So keep your practice in line with the previous year questions. That is which is more necessary in the GS papers as well as in the optional as well. So all the best and keep working hard. Thank you.